Welcome to Books. We bring you a variety of audiobook novels, ranging from thrilling suspense to sci-fi adventures. Whether you're commuting, enjoying some leisure time, or winding down before bedtime, Open Books is here to accompany you. On an ordinary afternoon, Alan stumbled upon a forgotten leather-bound book on the family bookshelf. Its title read, Diary of a Time Traveler, emitting a musty leather scent, yet its contents were refreshingly peculiar. Alan opened the book to find every page meticulously handwritten. Some recounted his own past experiences, while others depicted people and places he had never encountered. He couldn't help but marvel at how someone knew these things, and more remarkably, how closely these accounts aligned with reality. His heart racing, he seized the notebook, scouring its pages for any clues. In the upper right corner of one page, he saw a date, October 5th, 2023, which happened to be today. His hands trembled as he turned to the next page, detailing exactly what he was doing, even what he was thinking. This can't be real, Alan muttered, his mind spiraling into confusion. He searched everywhere, but found no plausible explanation for this mysterious journal. Perhaps it was just a coincidence? He wondered, yet deep down, he knew it wasn't. Anxiety enveloped him, his heartbeat echoing in the room. He decided not to tell anyone and seek answers on his own. But this decision didn't bring him peace. Instead, it heightened his nerves, intensifying his desire to unravel this enigma. That night, alone at the table with dim lighting, Alan held the notebook, his gaze fixed on the pages. Suddenly, a gust of cold wind swept through the room, sending shivers down his spine. He whipped around, only to find the room empty. Many questions raced through his mind, but fear of the unknown loomed larger. Who could possibly be documenting my life in this notebook? Alan asked himself, but he found no answers. Each page of the notebook seemed like an unsolvable puzzle, trapping him within its confines. Hours later, when Alan looked up again, he realized he was deeply immersed in the world of this notebook. He resolved to uncover the truth, no matter what, because it not only concerned his own life but also everyone around him. Alan sat at the table, holding the mysterious notebook in his hands, his brow furrowed. Page after page of the notebook was filled with prophecies, some clear, some vague and obscure, but all stirring his inner doubts. "Alan, what are you looking at?" A voice suddenly interrupted his thoughts. It was his friend, Elia. Curiously, she approached, her gaze fixated on the notebook. "This is a mysterious notebook, recording some strange prophecies," Alan explained, pushing the notebook toward Elia. Elia stared at the notebook, her brow slightly furrowed. "These prophecies are really strange. Are they all about you?" she asked, puzzled. "Yes, it seems they're about me. But some prophecies I don't understand at all. They seem to imply some deeper meaning," Alan said, troubled, his fingers lightly touching the pages of the notebook. Suddenly, a cold breeze blew into the room, sending shivers down their spines. Elia grabbed her arm alertly. "What's going on?" "The windows are clearly closed." Alan felt a sense of unease, but he tried to remain calm. "Maybe it's just the wind, nothing to worry about." He attempted to reassure Elia with a casual tone, but his inner doubts grew deeper. As time passed, Alan became more and more obsessed with these prophecies, actively searching for every clue, trying to understand the meaning behind them. Elia joined him in his quest, and together they explored the mystery, hoping to find answers. In their exploration, they encountered many unexpected challenges and obstacles, but that didn't deter their determination. Each new discovery made them more nervous, more curious. Their efforts finally began to unravel the mysterious puzzle, but also brought forth more questions. "Alan, have you noticed this prophecy? It seems to imply a major event is about to happen." Elia pointed to a passage in the notebook, her voice filled with anxiety. Alan gazed at the prophecy, feeling uneasy. "We must find answers quickly, or else." His voice trailed off, because they both knew that this prophecy might signify an irreversible disaster. As the story unfolds, their exploration will lead them into even more mysterious territories, unveiling more truths, but also facing greater challenges and dangers. On the path to uncovering the truth, they will continue to struggle against fate until the very end. In the silent embrace of the night, Alan and his squad stood before an unfamiliar structure, its walls adorned with intricate symbols, as if awaiting the arrival of challengers. The prophecy in their notebook guided them into this seemingly impossible mission. What exactly is this place? Ernie gazed around curiously, his eyes flickering with caution. The notebook directs us to search for clues here. The key to the puzzle may lie within this building. Alan's gaze was resolute as he led the squad into this mysterious domain. Inside the structure, darkness prevailed, concealing countless enigmas. Their task was to unravel these mysteries, gradually uncovering the secrets hidden within the notebook. Ernie raised the candlestick in his hand, its feeble light revealing a corridor leading deeper into the abyss. In this labyrinthine edifice, they faced a series of challenges, requiring them to decipher intricate mechanisms and confront unknown dangers. Ernie's intellect became pivotal in solving the puzzles, while Elia's agile reflexes came into play at crucial moments. As they finally approached an open doorway, clarity dawned upon them. A vast space unfolded before their eyes, strewn with artifacts, each emitting a faint glow. This is actually a lost artisan workshop, preserving craftsmanship from centuries ago, Ernie exclaimed in awe. Alan smiled faintly. Perhaps we can find more information about the notebook here. They began to search meticulously, each exhibit seemingly holding a piece of untold history. In this adventure, they discovered themselves as witnesses to time, preserving the arts and techniques of yesteryears. The prophecy in the notebook gradually intertwined with the workshop's history. However, as they delved deeper into the core of the workshop, they began to sense an unknowable energy, as if deeper mysteries lay concealed within. Their heartbeats quickened in tandem with this force, knowing that this was only the beginning of their adventure. Alan and his squad arrived at an abandoned factory, their latest exploration target. The ruins of the factory emitted a putrid smell, as if warning them of the impending danger. "This place looks desolate. We need to proceed with caution," Alia said, gripping her weapon tightly, her eyes alert. Alan nodded, his mind filled with vigilance. "We need to find the ghost notes, but also be aware of the potential dangers here," he reminded the team as they began searching inside the factory. Deep within the factory, they discovered a forgotten office with an old notebook on the desk, the very object of their search. But as they picked up the notebook, a hidden threat seemed to loom over the space. "This notebook seems important, but we must be careful. Who knows what traps await us here?" Alan's voice was full of caution. Just as they were about to leave, a shadow suddenly appeared at the doorway. "You shouldn't be here," a chilling voice echoed in the darkness, sending shivers down their spines. A figure emerged from the darkness, his eyes gleaming with sinister light. "You shouldn't explore these secrets. It will bring about destruction," his voice warned. Alan and his squad felt a powerful sense of oppression, but their determination grew even stronger. "We won't be intimidated by you. We will uncover the truth." Ernie stepped forward, his voice resolute. As their struggle ensued, the atmosphere inside the factory grew increasingly tense, a battle of life and death about to unfold. They must overcome the hidden threats, unravel the secrets of the ghost notes, or face the fate of destruction. As they progressed, Ernie unexpectedly sustained minor injuries, forcing the squad to halt their steps. Alan anxiously inspected his wound when a mysterious stranger suddenly appeared not far away. "Looks like you've run into some trouble." The stranger's voice was deep and confident. His appearance seemed like an unexpected intervention. Alan and the squad members immediately became alert. "Who are you? How do you know about our situation?" Ernie asked, a hint of suspicion flashing in his eyes. The stranger smiled. "I am a hunter, tracking disturbances in this land." His gaze swept over each squad member. "Your adventure is not just about the ghost notes. It involves a larger conspiracy." The squad members exchanged bewildered glances. "How do you know all this?" Ernie's voice tinged with skepticism. The hunter smiled faintly, pulling out a map marked with a concealed cave. This is your next target, but be cautious. The danger there is not only from the notebook. Alan and the squad felt the significance of the stranger's appearance. His information seemed to unravel part of the mystery. Why are you telling us this? Ernie asked. The hunter's gaze grew solemn. Because the fate of this land concerns us all, and the mastermind behind this conspiracy may have long been watching your every move. The stranger's words plunged the entire squad into deep thought. They realized their adventure might involve larger forces. The hunter's appearance prompted them to reassess their goals and understand that the significance of this adventure was far greater than they had anticipated. Alan and his team were determined to pursue the truth. They knew that only by uncovering the mysterious veil behind the ghost notebook could they prevent a greater crisis from looming. They embarked on an investigation into the origins of the notebook, hoping to find clues therein. In a forgotten town, they sought historical records about the ghost notebook. Alan's eyes quickly scanned the ancient papers, his heart racing, knowing the answers lay within these documents. Ernest, here's a document detailing a legend related to the ghost notebook. Alan pointed to an old manuscript, containing a tale of the mystical notebook. Ernest walked over, his eyes following Alan's finger. Let me see, his voice brimming with anticipation. The manuscript recounted an ancient legend about a figure known as the Notebook Messenger, who possessed a mysterious notebook capable of recording time and space. This notebook had played a crucial role in ancient wars but had subsequently disappeared. Is this the origin of the ghost notebook? It seems we need more clues. Ernest's brow furrowed, knowing the journey to uncover the truth would be fraught with difficulties and challenges. As their investigation deepened, they discovered the previous owners of the ghost notebook, each with a story about the notebook. Some feared its power, while others gained endless wisdom from it. We need to find these people, hear their stories. Perhaps we can find more clues. Alan's voice filled with determination, knowing this was the only way to uncover the truth. They embarked on a journey, traversing ancient lands, searching for the owners of the ghost notebook. They knew it would be a difficult journey, but they believed that only through such efforts could they find answers and prevent a greater crisis from unfolding. Alan and his team's pursuit of the truth became increasingly urgent as they felt an indescribable tension and unease. In an ancient mountain cave, they discovered a startling truth that seemed to shatter their world. As they delved deeper into the cave, they stumbled upon a vast underground chamber adorned with ancient runes and mysterious symbols. At the center of the chamber lay an ancient altar, upon which rested a book shimmering with strange light, the original ghost note. What's going on? How did we end up here? Ernest exclaimed, his voice tinged with anxiety and confusion. Alan tightly gripped the ghost note, his heart pounding. This is the source of everything, where all the mysteries will be unraveled. Suddenly, a voice echoed from the depths of the cave, "Welcome to the tomb of the ghost note. This is the nexus of fate, and the beginning of an end." Alan and the members of his team turned to see a mysterious figure emerging from the shadows, his eyes gleaming with wisdom and authority. "Who are you? Why have you brought us here?" Ernest's voice was filled with caution, sensing the power and mystery emanating from the figure. The mysterious man smiled. "I am the guardian of the ghost note, and the guardian of this world. Your presence here is not by chance, but by the design of destiny." His words left Alan and his team shaken and uneasy, realizing they had become deeply entangled in a conspiracy much larger than they had imagined. Their fate was now entwined with this mysterious organization, and the challenges they would face would be far greater than they had anticipated. Alan and his team stood before the tomb of the ghost note, their hearts swirling like a tumultuous sea, filled with indescribable emotions. In the presence of the enigmatic figure, they finally unraveled all the mysteries, yet simultaneously faced an unexpected twist. "Have you discovered the true power of the ghost note?" The enigmatic figure's voice echoed elongatedly, full of mystery and authority. Alan tightly gripped the ghost note, his mind filled with hesitation and unease. This note not only predicts the future but can also alter it. The enigmatic figure smiled. "Indeed. The power of the ghost note is vast and dangerous. It can bring endless possibilities but also catastrophic consequences. A tense exchange of glances passed between Alan and the team members, realizing the gravity of the choice ahead. We must make a decision, but it's not an easy one. Ernest's voice resonated with anguish and conflict. Yes, we must decide how to wield this power and whether we're willing to bear its consequences. Alan's voice brimmed with determination, knowing this was one of their most difficult decisions yet. In the Tomb of the Ghost Note, Alan and his team faced an unprecedented choice, understanding that it would determine their fate and the fate of the world. In the tense atmosphere, they struggled to contemplate, attempting to find the right answer, knowing it wasn't an easy decision. In the Tomb of the Ghost Note, Alan and his team faced a momentous decision, aware that it would profoundly affect their destiny and the future of the entire world. After careful consideration, they ultimately decided not to abuse the power of the Ghost Note, but to use it to address the world's most pressing issues and alleviate the various hardships faced by humanity. With their decision made, the enigmatic figure vanished into the shadows, leaving behind only silence and mystery. Alan and the team emerged from the cave, filled with confidence and hope, knowing that even in the face of adversity and challenges, they would always stand on the side of justice, safeguarding the peace and tranquility of the world with their power. Meanwhile, the Ghost Note lay quietly on the altar, no longer a tool of destruction but a symbol of hope and change, waiting for those who needed its power to solve the current dilemmas. If you enjoyed today's story, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Your support is the driving force behind our continuous creative journey. Look forward to the next episode, where more exciting stories await you at Open Books. Thank you all for tuning in, and until next time, goodbye.